Hey y'all. So I just really wanted to get online. Why? Because my daughter's asleep right now. So I might have to cut this short, but we're gonna just vibe for right now. Now I was hearing "He Wasn't Man Enough for Me" by Tony Braxton, and earlier I was channeling that same song. So when I opened up the YouTube app to put it on, that's the song that was playing, y'all. I was like, oh, okay. Now Angel Mine is playing. And then we got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, as well as the Six of Swords. So I feel like it's a need to just move on. You're trusting your inner power. Yeah, you're trusting yourself more. You're rising above all negativity. You are creating a foundation at this time for generations. So whatever it is that you're working on, continue to work on it. You're no longer stuck. Okay, the divine is saying you have a second chance because it is overwhelming. The breaking point has been reached, and it may even seem bittersweet. But don't be afraid to release the attachments and move forward. Your inspiration is coming through a lot. Your strength is very compassionate energy. I'm picking up. You could have been embarrassed by something recently, or something just stood out to you that quite didn't. I'm just getting the energy like something rubbed you the wrong way. So, however, that resonates with somebody. I hope you all are safe and well wherever you are. I'm just trying to clean up a little bit, y'all, before we get started, because I was doing a reading earlier this week, and I really just kind of been coming in, jotting down my notes. I need some napkins. Okay. In the song, she say, "I already knew." And then we got the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're very someone that's tapped in. So trust your psyche, whatever it is that you've been paying attention to, or if you've been seeing signs of something, trust your intuition, because you were the person that your ancestors prayed for. Okay, you're not, and it's back on the bottom. I saw the Hierophant come out, and now the Four of Wands is also peeking through. So your foundation is very much established. Um, it's like you bought a home and it needs fixing up. So that could even be just so much recent to anyone that's resonate with. But I'm just really more so getting the energy of it's a personal celebration, but it requires balance. So maybe you're even going to talk to somebody about something, and it's like setting a boundary. And I'm really just picking up on the energy. Or it's an agreement that you're going to just come in all together, and something will resonate. And I feel like it's something in my eye. And I find that weird because it happened like out of nowhere. Yeah, I never seen a school bus on this street. So, and that's what it feel like. It feel like it's like a rock in my eye. So maybe, I don't know how this, I don't know. But it's like maybe something is gonna, you could be walking or something like that, and something just go in your eyes. Mm-mm. And we got the King of Wands back out, as well as the King of Swords and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's just a need to really look at the big picture. You can move forward. It's just a need for harmony. It's like if you want to stay in this situation, do so. But its discipline is required because it's a dissatisfaction somewhere. I'm even picking up on indulgence. So if this is like financially, because I'm getting like materialistic stuff. So something in the 3D is having you caught up that it's like tugging on you. So it's a need to balance your ego over your higher self. I'm picking up like on addiction energy. Yeah, you're very abundant, but you're in your head. So it's like, let me do this to get rid of this, but it's a temporary relief. It's not substantial. Um, it's not, hi everybody, thank you all for the likes and the follow. It's not for so much of, it's like the past is always on your mind, but not so much of the present. And so you even wander off into the future like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that. But you are financial independent. If you take care of your self care more, then you won't pick up on that conflict. You'll be in the energy of attracting more. So it's like a need to love yourself before loving others. And it's not to not be compassion for other people. It's just having that grace to give yourself before um overcoming the challenges. And then we got the lovers coming out and the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. So once you're in the energy of balance, then you could be in the energy of balancing the throne, okay? Knowing how to move, knowing where to go, because you're very creative and you're very intuitive. So the intuitive outweighs sometimes because you're also an empath. And so you pick up extra responsibilities of other people's energy. And we got the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. And this is the resistance that your spirit team is saying, look, you're going to have to find the balance because your hard work is determined upon you, but you have to really manage your assets better before trying to help somebody else. That's why you feel like you burnt out. And this is why some things are delayed because you are in alignment with everything that's for you. And we also got the Queen of Cups coming out. Let the transition happen so you can flow. Okay, it's like you're not flowing, you're at a stop. So you can even be feeling constipated at this time. Release fear. Okay, release guilt and heartbreak. You are the star of your reality. Okay, stop avoiding conflict. If you want to speak on something, speak on something. Okay, your throat chakra is there to back you up as well as your ancestors. You don't have to necessarily be in an argument. Sorry. So it's the need to just find an agreement and talk it out. If that's resonating with you of some sort, I just feel like somebody is like holding something back. Yeah, and it's possibly just time for you to go alone because once you go silent, somebody's going to come clean about something, okay? But it's a need for you to keep the faith, remain calm, because you are seen, all right? Don't lack your long-term view with the ace of the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Don't allow yourself to stop what it is that you want to do to make sure somebody else is happy. Simple as that. Coming up with ways how you're going to get revenge on somebody or coming up with ways of how you're going to handle this situation, well, you can just let it go. Give it to the divine. Let the divine handle it. Because it's a need for you to keep your ego intact. Because you're going places, so it's a need to know how to act. And I mean, what you're going through could even be a disappointment. But the Ace of Swords is coming out and the Eight of Swords. But the Ace of Swords is still on the bottom of the deck. It's just a need for you to recognize who you are, okay? Take the unpopular opinions and make them popular. Who cares how somebody view you? Who cares if somebody do not see you? As long as you see yourself. If you show up for yourself, you will see yourself. And it's just a need for you to really go inside and maybe get some alone time and really figure out who you are becoming. Because the spiritual awakening is already in progress. Foolish by Ashanti is playing. I find it so funny. And it's a lot of endings taking place at this time as well as it took place. But I just want you all to know, do not be afraid to let go. If something don't feel like it's aligning with you, don't be afraid. All right? The crossroads is there for a reason. You choose the path that aligns with your soul. You're infinite, okay? I gotta go, y'all. My child had woke up, so I hope this helps, and I hope you all are safe wherever you are. Toodles.